What if your body is not betraying you? What if every signal you have been calling a problem, the weight that holds on, the energy that crashes, the cycle that has gotten harder, the mood that feels bigger than it should? What if none of it is your body failing? What if they are your body trying to tell you something that you were never taught to hear? By the end of this video, you will know exactly which signal your body has been sending you the longest. And you will know what it has been trying to say. And if you have been working hard for years and your body is not cooperating, this video is for you. Stay with me. Hi, I'm Thien. I work with high-achieving women whose body has been talking to them for years, and who have been taught to call those signals personality, hormones, or just what this stage of life feels like. And I've been doing this for over a decade. And the reason I do it is because I've lived inside it for years before I understood it. I was in my early 20s when I walked up one flight of stairs at work. I sat down at my desk completely out of breath and pretended that I was fine. But I was not shocked. I had known this for years that something was off. But I had a phrase that I would tell myself every time that signal got loud enough to notice. This is just life. I will deal with it when things settle down. The things never settle down. My body just felt heavier. If this is the first video of mine that you have found, I'm glad that you're here. So stay with me until the end. Here is what I have noticed in almost every woman that I work with. She thinks her body is betraying her. The weight that holds on no matter what she does. The energy that crashes in mid-afternoon. The cycle that has gotten harder, heavier, missing even, more unpredictable. The mood swings that felt out of proportion to whatever that is actually happening in her life. And the story she tells herself is some version of, my body is failing me. Something is wrong with me. I cannot trust my body anymore. But what if your body has been the most loyal thing in your life, telling you the truth day after day, year after year, in the only language that it has? And what if the reason that it feels like it is a betrayal is just that nobody has ever taught you how to read what it has been saying? Because once you learn to read these signals, you stop fighting your body and you start working on it. And I want to walk you through 4 of the most common signals women tell me they feel like their body has turned against them. And as I go through them, see which one you have been calling a problem instead of a message. Because the same signal can mean 2 completely different things, depending on whether you read it as a failure or as a feedback. The body does not have words. It has signals. And the signals it uses are the same over and over again. And the question is never whether your body is talking. It is whether you have been taught to listen. The first signal, the weight that holds on no matter what you do. You eat relatively well, you move, you drink the water, and you do the things, and the scale does not move. Or worse, it goes the opposite direction. So you push harder, you eat less, you train more, and you cut another thing out of your diet, and the body holds on tighter. You have been reading that as a failure, as a body that does not respond. What if it is the opposite? A body in survival mode does not let go of weight. It holds. And that is not a malfunction. And that is the body doing exactly what it was designed to do when it senses there are not enough resources to safely lose anything. And the weight is not a problem. The weight is the report. And what it is reporting is that somewhere in your sleep, in your stress, in the way that you have been eating, and the load that you have been carrying, your body has not felt safe enough to release for a long time. A question for you. If your body has been holding on this tightly, what has it been protecting you from? Hey, listen, I appreciate you. And if you're watching this and something I've shared is resonating with you, I want to ask you to do two simple things. First, hit the like button because it tells YouTube that this conversation matters, so it can reach more women who feel stuck in their body, their energy, and their consistency and think that they are the problem. And second, subscribe, because on this channel, I'm going to talk about things that most people don't explain clearly. How to build strength without burning yourself out. How to lead your body instead of fighting it. And how to stop relying on willpower and start creating consistency that actually lasts, and how energy, identity, physiology quietly shape the life that you're living. So if you are someone who's tired of trying harder and ready to understand your body and yourself differently, then this channel is for you. So go ahead, like and subscribe. And now back to the video. The second signal, energy that crashes by mid-afternoon. The crashes that start somewhere after lunch and follows you for the rest of the day. The coffee that holds you together instead of waking you up. The evenings where you have nothing left for the people you love. You have been treating it like a coffee problem, or a sleep problem, or just what being a woman in her 40s feel like. But what if that energy is not random? The body produces energy the way a bank account produces interest, based on what is in it. If the deposits have not been going in, the sleep, the food, the recovery, there is nothing to draw from. The cash is not a glitch. It is the account being empty. And here is the part most women miss. The body does not crash because you ran out of energy. The body crashes because it is protecting whatever it has left. It is making a decision. It is saying, this woman has more demands today than I have resources for. So I am going to ration what I have. The crash is the rationing. If your body is rationing energy by mid-afternoon, every day, what is it asking you to stop spending on? The third signal, a cycle that has gotten harder. Heavy periods, worse PMS, the week before that takes you out for days. Mood that feels bigger than what it is actually happening in your life. Most women I work with have been told that this is just hormones, or just age, or just being female, and so they manage it, and they medicate it even. They white knuckle through it. But here is what I want you to sit with. Your menstrual cycle is the thermostat of your health. A thermostat does not make the room hot or cold. It reads what is happening in the room and reports back to you. And your cycle works the same way. It tells you whether your body is actually healthy. A cycle that has gotten harder is not random. It is the thermostat that is telling you that the conditions inside the body has shifted. The stress, the sleep, the food, the emotional load. Something in the room has changed, and the cycle is reporting it. The cycle does not get worse because you are older. It gets worse because the room got hotter and nobody noticed. And this applies for women who are not in perimenopause. And the women I work with who finally let someone read the thermostat properly, they will tell you their cycle changed in ways their doctor told them was not possible. Not because we treat the cycle, but because we change what is happening in the room. If your cycle is the thermostat, what has it been telling you about the room that you have been living in? The fourth signal, the mood that feels out of proportion. The irritation that comes out of nowhere. The week you snap at someone you love over something small. The flatness that settles in for no clear reason. The version of yourself who you do not recognize. You have been calling this personality, or just the stress getting to you, or your hormones again. And mood is not separate from the body. Mood is the body talking through your nervous system. When the body is under sustained pressure, when the resources have been low for long enough, the nervous system stops being able to regulate the way that it used to. The same situation that would have rolled off you 5 years ago landed differently now. Not because you have gotten weaker, but because the system underneath has been carrying more than it has been given the support to handle. The mood is not a character flaw. It is a resource report from the body. And it can be confusing to read it at first. And this is exactly what I do with my clients. We learn to read what the body has been saying, and then we start working with it instead of against it. Not managing the signals, but understanding what they are saying. And this is the conversation that will change everything. So before you go, I want to leave you with this. Of the 4 signals, the weight, the energy, the cycle, and the mood, which one have you been calling it a problem instead of a message? That one is your starting point. And that is the signal your body has been sending you the longest. And it is the one that has the most information in it about what your body is actually carrying. Your body has not turned against you. Your body has been waiting for you to learn its language. So if something in this video has shifted how you see your own situation, I want to invite you inside my Peak Performance Challenge. 3 days, we learn to read the signals your body has been sending. We stop the fight and we start working with the body instead of against it. The link is in the description. I would love to see you there. And before you go, drop your comments in the comment section. Which one of the signal has been the loudest in your body lately? And I'll read every single one. So thank you for watching this video today, and feel free to check out these 2 other videos in my channel. And I'll see you in the next video.